Welcome, beautiful souls. This is Dee Sapphire. If this video came up on your feed, then it was meant for you. Choose the stack that most resonates with you, and that will be the message that you are meant to hear for June 2021. Weight of the Worlds. This one speaks of boundaries, letting go, carrying what's not yours. I'm sensing that you have been concentrating on the 3D, the physical part of this world, as opposed to the spiritual. There's a lot that you're carrying. There's a lot that you're having a hard time understanding and releasing. Remember who you are. So this is about understanding your purpose and understanding why you are here. Many of you are questioning your reasoning on why you are going through what you're going through in the situation. I'm sensing possibly a job situation, a relationship situation, and you have become lost in this turmoil of emotions and maybe drama. You have the power to balance yourself and the power to look within and remember why you reincarnated and what your purpose is. Indigo crystal children. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. This is speaking of your inner child. Your inner child may have been wounded or triggered due to what someone may have said or a situation that you have gone through. So remembering that you have this bond with your inner child and not to forget about them. They are there. They are waiting for you to love on them. So this is a very, very important time to heal that inner child. They are in need of you at this moment. Bodies of water. This is also very similar to this card as a confirmation. There is a lot of emotion. There's a lot of chaos, turmoil. It's time to rejuvenate, spend time near water, spend time cleansing yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. And so the power of water is here to help you to cleanse and release what you are carrying that is not yours. Sacred space. Clear an altar. So this is also related to connecting to the 5D, the spiritual world. To remembering, this is again with remembering who you are. Remember that you incarnated at this time, that you are a physical and a spiritual being. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released. So I'm sensing there is something in your life that's not working, something that needs to be released. I'm also sensing that it could be an old behavior, possibly an old way of thinking, changing your point of view and understanding that by releasing this thing that is no longer working for you, you are allowing yourself to be open to what the universe has to offer you, which is something greater and better. But first, it's about releasing what is no longer yours. Maybe someone at work, a coworker that maybe has been treating you a certain way, so it's time to set that boundary, or even within a relationship at home. So this is just a time to release what is no longer working so that you can invite this beautiful positive energy into your world. You are not alone. I'm sensing that there is a form of isolation going on currently in your reality. Some of you may not want to reach out to your loved ones, your community, because of fear. So this is a moment to come to terms that it's okay to reach out. It is okay to not do these things alone. I sense that you have been doing something for a very long time on your own because you don't want to burden anyone, but you're not a burden. You are definitely not a burden. You are part of this beautiful world, and it is time for you to reach out and remember that you are so loved. You have so many people in your life that love you. Life review, and this being upside down as well. So with this one, it is about taking inventory of your life. What is going on within you? What triggers have you been dealing with recently? What needs to be looked at or refined? So there is something within your life that needs that extra little attention. And part of that I'm sensing has to do with a relationship or the relationship with yourself as well. Medicine woman. So this is a reminder that you have the ability to heal yourself. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. So this is just a reminder that you have the ability to heal yourself. And part of that healing starts with looking within, writing things down, understanding these certain patterns. I sense that there is some resistance going on in your life. There's a resistance of not wanting to reach out, not wanting to burden anyone because you feel as if there is, like you are a burden, like you're not enough. So I think it's very symbolic that we have the rose here as the symbol, since it is symbolic of self-love. So this is also about self-love and remembering that it's time to put yourself first. And putting yourself first is also about allowing people in your life and allowing them to help you. We have star ancestors, hidden secrets. What you have been seeking is within you. I sense that you have been on this spiritual path for some time, and sometimes you forget how powerful you are. So this is a reminder to look within, to stay connected to your guides and ancestors. There is something cooking in your reality at this moment. There is something that is working behind the scenes, and I sense that your guides or your ancestors are sending you messages or synchronicities in order for you to remember this knowledge about yourself, about what you are meant to do on this planet. So just be open to what the universe has in store for you. Courage. I sense a lot of you reincarnated at this time for a reason. This is the moment for you to remember that since you chose to be here at this moment, place, and time, it takes courage, and you have it. You have the strength to overcome what you are dealing with internally. I sense a lot of you have even been questioning your spiritual path, whether or not you are even meant to be on it, or if even questioning, in a sense, your faith. So this is a moment to remember that you have what it takes. You have these powers, and it's time to speak up. It's time to stand up for what you believe in. Relationship harmony. This is also about love. This is about remembering that part of this purpose comes with love, and to choose to have better relationships in your life, especially the ones that are already in your life. So these relationships need to have a little bit more balance. And remember that you have what it takes to choose love, to choose a better point of view, and to remember that in a relationship, when it comes to harmony, it starts with love. So always choosing love, and remember that I'm sensing even that this relationship that's in your life, that there is so much love. There is a love that's deep within both of you, and it's so overwhelming sometimes that it can almost make you question whether or not this love is real. So just remember that this is a time to balance these energies out, to balance this out, to know that you have everything that it takes on your part to stand up, make it happen, choose love, and know that the answers that you have within you are there. They are there for you. So just be open to any synchronicities that are going on in your life. Last, we have High Priestess. This confirms this entire reading of you are a high priestess. I mean, you are powerful. You have these spiritual abilities, and you just have been, I sense that there's a part of you that almost doesn't want to tap into it sometimes. There are those moments where you're just like, maybe tomorrow I'll meditate, or maybe the next day I'll, practice my card readings. I mean, this is a confirmation for you to understand that part of your purpose is to be your most authentic, highest self. You are here for a major purpose. So you are a high priestess. You have the powers within you, and you just have to remember that and harness it and balance out these relationships with love, because the more that you engage in love, the more that energy will vibrate throughout the entire planet. So just keep choosing love. Keep choosing love for yourself, for those in your life. Remember, it takes courage. You have the courage within you to harness these powers and to look within. I know it's scary to look within, but you can do this.